Hey guys, welcome back to the GT6 project, as known as Anna. So I keep going with the bonnet, and I hope that today and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be done with it. I really hope that's not just famous last words. I really hope that the bodywork is gonna be done this weekend. It is kind of tight in the shop now because what happened is I have my project over there. I have the TR6, the 74 TR6 sitting over there, and I also work on this frame, which is a customer's frame. So there are too many projects in this part of the shop, and the fact that the roof developed a leak right here in the middle of the shop doesn't help too much too. So kind of limited with space here. So I moved to the center of the room here, and I hope I will be able to work on it, on the bonnet as it is right here. It's tight, it's a little tight, but we will see. Oh, by the way, my friends Shrinker and Stretcher got new home, so they live a better life now. So yeah, let's start with our bonnet here. By the way, my camera was on autofocus so far because I had to focus on so many objects, so I hope that everything was in focus. Anyways, let's see the intro and get to work. So, quick recap from the last time. The inside of the bonnet is all sanded and bonded and sanded again, and hopefully it's ready for paint. This wing, I just put some body filler here and there, so it needs to be sanded now, but before I start sanding this, I'm gonna put some body filler on this side as well, where this area here needed to be finished, and over there a little bit. So I'm gonna put some body filler here, and by the time it hardens, we're gonna work on the other side. All right, here we have a little bit of body filler, and I put a little bit over there too, because I had leftover, so I just used it there. It was sanded anyways on these two dents. So now we can start sanding this side and see how bad it is. Oops, I can't come out of here. Okay, I'm out. Don't worry about me. Okay, so the entire wing here is sanded, but we are far from done here, because it appears that I have a huge, high area right here. And that's probably, if you remember, there was a accident damage here. This was pushed in here, so I spent many hours pulling it out with my stinger, and actually this was the reason why I bought this tool. And I pulled it as much as I could, but I didn't pay attention to this area here. Now when I feel here, this is a massive high spot right here. That's why also I can't sand this down, because my block now is stepping here, my block is hitting here, and this is down below. So I'm gonna have to shrink this down and go from there, because here my block is literally in the air here. So let me see what I can do here. Anyways, other than that, this turns well, pretty well. This here at the front, everything is fine. There was a little dent here that I fixed. I don't know if you can see it, but that was a little job. Now the high spots turn into low spots. I guess I will never be able to balance them. But it's better. So that feels much better now, even though this now became a little bit too low. I might try to hammer it out now. This one is fine. Now this is high. I don't know if this is too high or it feels high just because it's higher than this and this. But we will see, we will sand it. But this is definitely too low, so I'm gonna hammer it out a little bit. I think that's pretty good now. Just here where I hammered, I think I'm gonna strip all this again, the fiberglass that I put here, because it might have cracked here, and then I'm gonna put a skim on top. I'm not that good yet to make it perfectly smooth, only with metal work. I need body filler here, unfortunately. Okay, I have a big fat layer of body filler again there. I usually don't do that, but here I think it was needed. Just put a lot of body filler and we're gonna sand it down until I start reaching bare metal here and there, and that's where we're gonna stop because this area was really wonky. So anyways, we're gonna come back to this later, and now let's jump on the other side. I don't know when I'm gonna be ready with this bonnet. Here I thought it was gonna be the last process, but actually I have to shrink here and here and here. These are 3 high spots here for some reason, and I can feel them, so it doesn't make sense to build more body filler, right? I just need to shrink these 3, and here I have a low spot. This triangle here is a low spot, so I'm gonna have to fill this up too. And there's a little low spot right here, but not that bad, so yeah, so I have to put body filler here again. Oh my god. Now these are not extremely high, so I'm gonna try to go easy on them. Just a spot. Wow. It's amazing how this works. Well, that's it. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. A little bit more body filler and jump on the other side again. Okay. Didn't do a very good job. Here there was a little uneven part on the seam. There was a little dent up from where I was welding. You remember I have a patch here underneath. So I filled that, I filled up this triangle, I filled up this area, this little spot, and now let's go to the other side again. This is gonna take forever. I'm gonna take 40 grit sandpaper for here. Right, so going back to 40 grit sandpaper. So it looks much better now. Only here is where my bondo started hardening. I wasn't able to do a good job, and this is what I have to fix now. Here where I shrunk it, it is a little bit low now. So we're gonna put a little bit of body filler here. I don't want to hammer it out because I might pull these out again. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of body filler here, and hopefully that's gonna be it for here. Famous last words. There you go, another layer of bondo, and one more time going to the other side. Okay, I think I can finally comb this side down, at least one of the sides. So let's go back to the other one and then I'm gonna start working on the top. Huh, I forgot to put body filler here and nobody told me, right? Okay, I'm gonna sand this and then we're gonna deal with this separately. Let me see what I've done here. Okay, I ended up shrinking a little bit here too and a little bit more here, but other than that, now everything is nice and smooth. So these unfortunately now are low, so I still have to fill up a little bit. So I'm gonna fill them up again and hopefully that's gonna be it for this side. And we're gonna move to the bonnet, to the top of the bonnet. Okay, so we're gonna be back here with 80 grit sandpaper, and now let's finally go to the top and sand it and see what's the situation there. I wish I could use here my longest block, but everything is curved, so I can't use too long block. Maybe 3. No, I'm gonna use the shorter one, so I'm gonna use this, and it still rocks back and forth, so I can't use it for reference too much, but at least here I can see that I have a low spot. You see right away it shows the low spot here and the height here, so it's good. We're gonna improvise, I guess. That took a while, but to be honest, I'm really pleased with what I see, because there are not too many problems here. Only the ones that I know of. This is where there was a rusty spot, and Chef Tash fixed that for me. And to be honest, he did a good job here. It's a little bit low, but if I did it, it would be even lower or higher, or anyways. So there are a few more low spots, like here, this one here, and here. I don't know if you see them from there, but the dark spots. Of course, here on the nose, it needs more work. I'll show you closer later, when I think for this we're gonna have to reposition the entire bonnet. But with what I see here, I'm pretty pleased. And there are not too many high spots actually, which is good. Here and there, these are low spots, but you know what, I'm not going to bother with these, because this is at the end of the bonnet, and actually I don't think they are low. I think this edge here is a little bit higher, but I'm not going to start playing with this, because I can build them up a little, no problem. But the problem is, this is very flexible here. Well, when I open and close the bonnet, this is going to crack if I put body filler here. I don't think it's needed. It's a little bit low, but it's a big area, and I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This I sanded already, and it looks great, I think. So I'm gonna put this body filler here. We're gonna finish over there, and maybe today we're gonna be able to finish with the bonnet. That would be a nice surprise. I marked where the low spots are, and I'm gonna sand them inside too, so the body filler can have some tooth to grab to. We don't want to put the body filler on a shiny primer or whatever. Okay, so we have body filler all over the place, especially here on the nose. I managed to apply a little bit here as well on the nose, so I don't know how good job I did, but since I had it, I just put it there. But if it doesn't turn well, I'm not gonna be too concerned, because I want to put the bonnet in a vertical position and then work on this area, because it's important area and I want it to look nice. So now I will hardens. I'm gonna go back to this area here, and hopefully this is gonna be the last for this side. Yeah, well, finally we can say that the other side is done as well. Good. Oh, I still have to do over there. Yeah, I'm gonna sand that quickly and we're gonna jump on the top. Uh-oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, which means beer o'clock. Almost. No, I have to be home by 8. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave it for now. But today it is Saturday, so tomorrow I might come again, probably, and finish the rest. And I remember I still need to do inside a little bit, where I damaged it on that side over there. So I haven't forgotten that I have to do that. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna finish it outside, finish that inside, and we're gonna be done with the bodywork. Yay! Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, guys, or in 2 seconds for you. Right, so it's Sunday, and today I am anxious to start working so I can finish working. Hopefully today we're gonna finish with the bodywork. Oh my god, I can't wait to say that. There's a little bit left here for sanding. Then I have inside over there to fix whatever I ruined yesterday. And yeah, and then hopefully we're gonna be ready. And I have a little bit of welding on one of the wheel arches. And yeah, hopefully after that we're gonna be ready. So let's dance. Okay. So this looks good now. I just need to add a little bit more body filler here because it's a little bit lower. Chef Tash welded this for me. And yeah, what happened to this guy, huh? I'm really concerned now. What, he disappeared like...
I've been standing for 8 weeks now. You think it's time I can go home now?
Okay, okay, we're done now. So now that we determined that Chef Tash is alive and doing well, we can keep going here. So yeah, I'm gonna let him go so he can keep working on his own car. Enough working on mine for the last 8 weeks. So yeah, seriously, I need to add a little bit more body filler here and a little bit, some dings here on the end, but I think I'm gonna do this a little bit later when I actually stand it up. So that's my concern now. I want to finish this and then we're gonna work on this area. Okay, put a little bit body filler everywhere where I think I need it. So now let's go back inside and fix what we ruined yesterday. This is where we had all the stretching and hammering and all the stuff going on the outside yesterday. So here you see the bond is cracked now, and there's some hammer marks. So let's see if we can fix that. Let's put a little bit body filler here, just to fill up some dents that I can feel. I don't even see them, but I can feel them, so there you go. Doesn't look bad. We'll come back later to sand this. So again, jump on the other side. Okay, I think it is perfect now. Even here I think I managed to do a good job without standing it, but we will see that when we straighten it. So this is ready now, the entire top of the bonnet, and I also sanded this area, so this is ready. So now the only thing that remains is to stand it up and fix the wheel arch where it required some welding. Alright guys, so sorry for the shaky camera, but I don't see a better way to show you this. And here the entire nose looks pretty much okay, except right here I can feel it is a little bit low, as well as some area here, right here. This is a little bit low, like not even low, but a little bit on an angle like that, you know what I mean? So an inch or half inch up from the edge it is even, but then the edge does this here and here. So I'm gonna build a little bit more here, and that's the other thing that I need to fix here, and we're gonna be ready with the bonnet. Okay, let's do the welding first, so we can do the bodywork after together at the same time here and up there on the nose. I'm gonna try to fill this up with weld. I have this brass piece here, which is I got with my mini lathe. I got lots of them, so I can use it as a backing plate here and try to fill this up. Let's see if it is gonna work. If not, we can always cut it off and make new one. I think that worked well. This didn't even get so hot. I mean, I can hold it with my glove, no problem. Wow. Perfect. Okay, I think it turned out pretty good. You run out of battery at some point, so I don't know at which point. Anyways, so what I decided to do, because I don't need too much body filler there, but I decided to go with to hide these spot welds here, because only on the wheel arch, because I don't like them, so I'm gonna hide them. Yeah, I also put body filler here, and now it's time to sand it and see if we can finish with this. Oh, finally I can say that the bodywork is over.
I can go home now?
Yes, you can. Go make videos. Come on, people are waiting. Anyways, the bodywork is over, and I don't know what's gonna be next. I mean, I know for sure probably the next weekend I'm gonna spray epoxy primer and high build primer on the bonnet, the two doors, the hatch, the two valances, the center valance. Like there are few parts that require priming, so I'm gonna focus on these next week, probably on Saturday and Sunday, and after that, who knows, we will see. Maybe I'm gonna take out the diff. I know that the leaf spring is not cleaned and painted. It needs to be taken care of. There's some parts of the rear suspension that I forgot already what I was supposed to do there, but I know that it's not finished, so maybe I'm gonna have to watch my old video for that, which is gonna be a year older, more than a year now. Anyways, I'm gonna have to figure out what I was missing there. I remember I think there were some shims there that somebody told me good luck with finding these. Well, good luck, but now I have a mini lathe, so I'm gonna make my own shims if I have to. So yeah, some more interesting and exciting work is coming because this bodywork took forever, and I'm really pissed off. I'm really bored of doing bodywork. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for commenting and subscribing. That's, I hope, the last boring video. I tried to make it a little bit more interesting for you. So stay tuned for the next stage, for the next chapter, which is, I don't know what, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Think I can go home?
I thought we're never gonna show that.